A rising star gone far too soon. Just hours after new details emerged, the tragic death of the Voice contestant Dylan Carter has been officially confirmed, and the cause is now known. The 24-year-old South Carolina singer died from blunt force injuries following a devastating single-vehicle crash, a heartbreaking loss that has left fans, friends, and the music community in shock. According to reports, Dylan Carter was involved in a serious accident late Saturday night in Colleton County, South Carolina. Authorities say a Tesla sedan traveling along U.S. Route 21 veered off the road, struck a pole and fence, and rolled over. Dylan, who was alone in the vehicle, was rushed to the hospital, but sadly, he did not survive. Officials later confirmed his death was accidental, and notably, he was wearing his seatbelt at the time. He was just 24 years old. But Dylan Carter was more than just a headline. He was a voice, a presence, a light in his community. Many first discovered Dylan when he stepped onto the stage of The Voice during season 24. At just 20 years old, he delivered a breathtaking performance of Whitney Houston's I Look to You, a deeply emotional tribute to his late mother. The moment was unforgettable. All four coaches, Reba McEntire, Niall Horan, John Legend, and Gwen Stefani, turned their chairs, visibly moved by both his voice and his story. Dylan ultimately chose Reba McEntire as his coach, later describing her as a comforting mom figure. Although his journey on the show ended during the battle rounds, his impact stayed with viewers long after. Off the stage, Dylan was just as inspiring. He was a proud South Carolina native, a businessman, and a community leader. He owned Sunny Days RV and campground and worked as a realtor, but perhaps most importantly, he gave back. Dylan co-founded The Local Voice, a nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting women battling breast cancer. Through this work, he didn't just sing about emotion, he lived it. He brought people together, made them feel seen, and used his voice for something bigger than himself. Following the tragic news, tributes began pouring in. Moncks Corner Mayor Thomas Hamilton Jr. shared a heartfelt message, calling Dylan not just a talented performer, but a true friend whose kindness touched everyone around him. And Reba McEntire, his former coach, also paid tribute, writing, "We will miss Dylan so much. He was a brilliant, kind, and talented young man who brought a huge ray of sunshine to The Voice. Rest in peace, my dear friend." Meanwhile, The Local Voice described him as the heart of what we do, adding that his music, kindness, and smile brought people together in a way few could. What makes this loss even more painful, Dylan was scheduled to perform at a local event just days after the accident, a stage that now sits silent, a voice that won't be heard again in the same way. In just 24 years, Dylan Carter built a legacy of music, compassion, and connection. And while his life was tragically cut short, his impact will not be forgotten. His voice lives on, not just in recordings, but in the lives he touched, the people he inspired, and the community he helped build. Rest in peace, Dylan Carter. If you were moved by Dylan's story, take a moment to honor his memory. Like this video, share it to spread his story, and subscribe for more meaningful tributes to lives that left a lasting impact. Because sometimes remembering is the most powerful thing we can do.